Hey, it's Carson.
It's Carolyn.
Let's get tribal.
I had to burp.
Well, that's an introduction. Welcome to our first podcast. We have been so excited to try this out. We've been talking about doing a podcast for a while.
Talking about it, dreaming about it.
Right. I think even on the island, we had kind of mentioned it. I know there were people who had mentioned it to me, and then to actually be doing this now is kind of cool. But I love that we waited for like 2 more seasons until we started this up again. But, this is fun.
To be honest, we were waiting for the right one. And there's just something about season 46 that is just speaking to me. It's singing to me, and we were ready. It's the season. It is the time.
Is it the season or is it the even season? Because I do feel like there's a history of even seasons being good.
It's also the season of our life. Like, both of us were ready. That's how I see it. Like, this is the time, right? Aren't you thinking about our season?
I mean, yeah, this was when our season aired, and
not our season of life, like as human beings. Like I am in the season to do podcasts with Carson. This is the season I'm in my life. Carson.
No, I agree. Yeah. I mean, I think both of us have kind of gotten in an equilibrium in our lives that we can now make the time to do this. After the season, it was super crazy and you couldn't find any time. I was just trying to catch up. And then this last season, 45, I was trying to launch a business, and here I am today having done both, and I'm alive, and you've been going through your own stuff.
Yeah, girl. And so I kind of just accepted that my season is going to be crazy, and my season of life is like, I'll never be ready. It's just now. So like, I'm just accepting it. It's always going to be busy and crazy, and now we're here. It's the right time.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We talk so much off air, of course, on the phone. It has to be at least 7 hours a week. So I thought of it as we can just take one of those hours and apply it to a podcast where people can kind of keep up with us, listen to our Survivor takes, listen to all of the behind the scenes, the drama. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Are we talking real? And I forgot to ask you this, and you can like, girl, but like, are we talking real? Wink, wink. Or are we doing like, because honestly, personally, what I like, and I think that people appreciate is, and I know we're supposed to be nice, so, but I don't want to be. Because sometimes I'm not. And I just feel like, right? Can someone like, yes.
I mean, this is something we can ask
sick of it.
Our listeners as we go on. But I mean, personally, I kind of like when we're real, when this feels like a FaceTime, not like we're being too fancy. But I mean, yeah, let's be real, Carolyn. What's going on? What do we want to talk about?
Here's my thing is like, there's just times, and when we'll like go live and we'll talk about stuff, and I'm just like, I'm sick of it. And just, there's stuff that I want to say, but I sometimes hold back because we don't want to be the person that everybody hates because we're being mean to that person, and sometimes people just suck. Did you know my lips were fake out there?
I had a sneaky suspicion.
They weren't even that big.
No, they were big.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I didn't think they Anyways, let's talk about what people can expect from this podcast. Surgery? Let's talk about what we can expect from this podcast. I think the big thing that we're going to be doing is recapping the Survivor episodes as we watch them. We're going to kind of keep you all involved with the season. We're going to give our takes, and we're going to kind of give a different approach to the way we think about Survivor. I mean, Carolyn and I already have very different ways of thinking about episodes. So I think it will be interesting. I mean, I think so.
I don't think, yeah, that's true. Never mind. You're right. Absolutely. But different, but like, and that's good. Different is good. We don't want all the same opinion. And we know that like Carson's going to have his spreadsheets out and stuff. And I'm not. I'm going to be taking the more human approach. Like, this is not just a game. This is a very human game. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. Yeah.
So we're going to be recapping the episodes. And sometimes even during the off season, we might be rewatching old seasons. I mean, personally, I would love to watch Gabon again. I think that would be fun.
Ghost Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that do you really like Ghost Island?
Absolutely not. But people have been talking about it lately. So I don't know. I'm okay with giving it another shot because I couldn't get through it the first time, but I'm going to try it.
So you've never finished Ghost Island?
I mean, no.
So like, what did you end? You went through and then you just stopped? Like, what happened?
Yeah, I can't. There's episodes that get me, and it's the same reason why I fast forward through the challenges. Sue me. I don't care. I used to keep that a secret because I was ashamed, and I thought that people would look at me like, you're not a big enough fan if you go through the challenges. I don't like them. Never have.
Well, personally,
and I'm going to start talking about it.
I skip unless there's a puzzle, because the puzzles are fun. But there are moments in any of the challenges that we can see where you're in the net and you're screaming, and that's just a funny moment. So you gotta watch out for those.
I don't fast forward through every challenge. It's not every single one, but it's just not where I am not as like, whoa, during the challenges. Like it doesn't, whoa, I'm not like glued to the screen. I like the human moments, the real moments, the bonding moments, the camp moments.
And I like the puzzles.
Yeah, girl. So exactly. Like you are like, you're going to be tuned in. You're going to be drawn to the TV when it's the puzzles on. I'm running. That's all.
Absolutely.
Different. We all watch for different reasons.
Right. I mean, and the next thing we'll be doing is talking to iconic players and special guests. Even when we're recapping old seasons, we might have a special guest on that was actually on that season that can, give us a little bit of insight into what was really going on. I think that would be fun too.
Yeah, absolutely. I have some in mind. Or even maybe ask, like, who's somebody that maybe has like been hiding for a while, but maybe they're ready to come out and talk. That would be a good one. Mean, we don't want someone who's like always up in everybody's business and people are seeing all the time. We want someone who hasn't been seen for a while, right?
I agree. I would love to have somebody like who would be someone we would want? I mean, I would personally love Tony. I don't think I've seen Tony since Winners at War, but that wasn't that far ago. I mean, we can think further back.
And he's back on social media, so we might be able to get him.
Oh, I saw that. He has an Instagram account and a Twitter account now. I wonder why. Do you have a sneaky suspicion? Like, I kind of feel like Tony is back on social media for maybe another TV show, maybe Traders, Traders season 3. That'd be fun.
That would be so fun. I could totally see him as a trader.
I think that'd be amazing. Okay, so also, I mean, here's the thing. Carolyn and I are kind of crazy. You're going to get a glimpse into our friendship, into our crazy talks, how we can go off on a tangent on anything. And who knows, we might even be promoting our own stuff. I run a company called Puzzle Knot. I sell my 3D printed prints that I built for the show. Carolyn actually does life coaching. She talks to people.
I'm a coach. I'm not.
She's a coach. Yeah.
I gotta stop staring at myself. Okay, I feel so pretty with my new neck tattoo that it's just hard to concentrate. Okay.
So we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We're so excited for you all to join the bandwagon with us and join the ride as we traverse these interesting waters with Survivor talk and just kind of keeping our friendship public. I think this is a fun way for people to interact with us. I mean, I've listened to so many podcasts where I just am there because I like the dynamic between the two of the people.
Absolutely. Yes. And there are so many podcasts, but this has got to be different. It's got to be, right? Can we say that? Yeah, it is.
I mean, I think it will be. Yeah. So anyways, we hope you stick around. And we're so excited that you all are here with us, and please give us a shot with episode 1. We're going to be talking about, but yeah, this is not really an episode. This is us just kind of introducing everything.
But why didn't you say anything about my tattoo yet?
Well, I mean, I personally don't know your tattoo yet. I haven't really gotten to know your new neck tattoo. It's different. It took me a while to get used to your hands with those, so I'm getting used to the neck.
You're finally saying it. You didn't like them at first. Just say it. It's okay. Say it. Let's be honest. I got mittens. I knew you wouldn't. And I knew you wouldn't be a fan of my scarf. But I need a scarf with my mittens, Carson. I'm sorry.
Right? And for reference, you don't like Carolyn hasn't gotten a neck tattoo yet. It's up and coming though, right?
Yeah, I like to play around, and I might want one. So you got to try it out first. But I knew you didn't like my mittens. I knew it. I could tell because you were like, oh yeah, it looks great. Or I could just tell. I knew it. I could tell. And I knew you didn't like this.
I'm okay with them now, but yeah, they were like big. They were big.
You didn't. Well, what am I supposed to get? A tiny hand, like a hand tattoo, Carson, covers your hand.
I know. Maybe it's because I wanted them. I wasn't expecting it. I thought you were joking at first. Like I thought it was a filter or something. For those of you who can't see, Carolyn has her hands over her face. She is distraught.
I knew it, and it's because it's the blacks and the grays, and I have color, and I also didn't connect it. I did that on purpose. So you're saying because it's black and then it's color, it's weird. It's
no,
fine.
it surprised me. You know, I got to know you with your sleeve, and I loved your sleeve, but I wasn't used to the roses. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Thank y'all so much for listening. We hope you stick around. This will be something that we enjoy to keep up with you all. If you ever have any questions, you can DM us or email us at letsgettribalpod@gmail.com. We're happy to keep in touch with you. But anyways, see you soon, and stay tuned for our next episode.
And can I say this?
Yeah, say this.
I want people to be involved. Like, you have an idea for something, please tell us. Or maybe like, hey, try to get this person on. We want people's opinions on what content you want. Like, be involved. We love that. Right, Carson? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, don't we?
I'm kidding. Yes, we do. Absolutely. So anyways, thank y'all so much for listening, and stay tuned for more. Bye.